Well, hello there. My name is Sometimes Heatherland. I play Elf Online. Today, surprisingly, I thought that we might finish the quests related to Uncle Sheo's holiday. Let's log in with Semilia here, my mad woman, my venom blade, and see how the story ends. Because this morning I noted that I only have one stage left of the short quest line, and am I going to be able to wait until next Thursday to finish it? No. Absolutely no. So
there
we shall.
Nasty Tom Shell, leaking madness everywhere. I'll deal with you later. Back to the shack with you.
So we shall finish this today. Let's make absolutely certain that we are where I think we are. So, oh no. We have 2 quests left, I think. Well, let's finish them.
I'm gonna need a holiday after this holiday. At least I have my staff back. And it's keeping the poison mostly in check. But the time has come to retake my Daedric mantle and leave this charming mudball before a worse fate befalls me.
Worse fate.
Oh, I can think of fates so terrible they'd curl your toes. Make slowly dying from this deadly Daedric poison seem like a pleasant day, staked to a mound of honey while being consumed by buzzing flesh flies. Oh, I must remember that for later.
So how do you get your power back?
We return to the Shivering Shack, lackey. I finally got that pesky Tom Shell to take my vessel of power back there. I'll reclaim my mantle of madness, throw off the last of the poison, and say a heartfelt toodaloo to this stinking ball of dirt.
All right, I will meet you at the Shivering Shack. Oh wow, this time we get a portal to Stormhaven. And I suppose the Shivering Shack. How polite. I wonder. Is this fully functional today?
Bah, Tom Shell, stop your nonsense and put down my vessel of power.
Tom Shell, I'm your madness. Free at last. Call me Maddie. Yes, Maddie.
What on earth?
What now? Impossible. Lackey, interrogate this prevaricator.
Uncle Sheo's power has turned into a person named Maddie. How peculiar.
Hello. I'm Maddie, short for madness. I'm new here. Are you new?
What, are you?
I'm a tingle, a thought. Lots of tingles and thoughts. I'm all the power contained in that broken vessel finally set free. I'm not sure how I know words or think thoughts or remember things, but I'm not whatever that nasty man called me.
You're Sheo Korat's power?
His power, his memories, his insanity, yes. It's nice to be out in the real world and not stuck in his head or that vessel. Is that Sheo Gorath over there?
Mm-hmm.
He looks angry. Very angry. I should leave, sort myself out. Tell him I said pumpernickel.
Hang on a moment. Oh, it turned into butterflies.
Without my permission. The audacity. Oh, horrible. Like looking into a twisted mirror. My own madness made manifest. How did this happen? What will the other princes say? And more importantly, how do we capture it so I can reclaim my mantle? I blame that blasted toad shell.
He said to tell you pumpernickel.
Son of a skeever! That's my mantle, all right. I left it sitting for too long and it developed a will of its own. An entity of pure madness, leaking my power hither and yon. We must find it, mortal, before I wither and die.
I thought Daedra can't actually die.
I'm not exactly a Daedra right now, am I? This is uncharted territory. If I do die, what happens to my mantle? Does it assume my role as god of madness? You think I'm bad? I bet this Maddie's 10 times worse! Like me without all the restraint!
Alright, so what do you suggest we do?
This Maddie doesn't have much control yet. He's leaking madness like bile from a bag of entrails. So, here, take my staff. Follow him through that portal. We can use the staff to collect my leaked power and put it back where it belongs. In me.
Alright, through the portal then.
We'll get my power back and banish that rogue entity. You'll see. Or I'm not the great Sheo.
I am actually curious about the rest of the conversation, so has anything like this ever happened before?
Has my mantle ever sprouted legs and walked away before? How should I know? I do hand all the regalia of office down to myself occasionally, but it's not like Daedric princedom comes with a manual. Unless... Is there a manual and no one told me?
Alright.
Quickly! Follow that thing's trail through the portal!
So we're going to a place called Doom. I don't think I've ever been there before. Oh, it's a down.
I recognize this place.
Gather power mods in
Watch for motes of my power and gather them up with the staff. That entity sheds madness like a Khajiit sheds fur.
Oh yeah. As today is Saturday, I'm not drinking coffee, but a good opera. This is a tall one. It contains an entire can of Coke, but only 3 cc's of rum. Because we must remember to drink responsibly.
There. That thing leaked a mote of my power. Gather it up
Mote
with the
of
staff.
power. A take.
That, my lackey, is a mote of my own power. Absorb it with my staff and then come speak to me.
Where is this delve, by the way? In Glenumbra. Right around here. Oh, we need to speak with Uncle Sheo now.
I attended a feast here. Long, long ago. Definitely first era. No, before that. Ages ago, at any rate. Now the aliens, they knew how to throw a party. Debauchery, delirium, dismemberment. Oh, good times. Good
You
times.
wanted to talk to me?
I did? Oh, I did. My manifested power doesn't know how to pack my madness into a physical form. That's why it's been leaking ever since I placed it in the vessel. So, follow the boats, gather them up, and they'll lead us right where we need to go.
Alright, I will look for more modes of power.
Keep going. I'd bet you a juggling horse there's more of my power scattered about.
I'm trying to imagine a juggling horse. Can't.
Ha! At least the undead are having a good time, eh? My power's been busy.
There's more modes of
Merriment we had. I recall
power
a
and
grim procession down that passage to the north.
looked like enemies here were affected with the mods somehow. Like this one here. Are they dancing? How precious. Let's see how they like my
That is a celebration. Flopped and sprawled all through this place. Like a body rolling downhill.
take loads of power
It's just
and
duplicating my past shenanigans. How unoriginal.
then we need to go this way, I think. It seems part of my gear is broken. Let's see if I have any repair kits, because we don't have like a merchant present currently. I have plenty. There we go.
Ah, yes. This is where they serve the jittery souffle, until I helped it escape.
The things Uncle Sheo says are so confusing. Which is exactly why I love him so much. More modes of power.
After the feast, we dragged a troll down that east passage. And painted the walls with its blood.
I see more modes of power upstairs. And a good evening to you as well. So, do we go that way or this way? This is a dead end, so let's go here.
This is definitely a path I walked before. What is my madness up to?
We are headed in the incorrect direction, so let's go here instead. We are a bit too slow with our attacks when other people are present. I wonder how many modes of power
I
there
remember
are.
now. Matron Vorendelbeck and I ended up in a small chamber to the west and north. I suspect we'll find my madness there.
West and north.
I can feel it. My power
A
is
circled
close.
area has appeared on my minimap
My Daedric
right
power.
around here.
Capture it, lackey!
It's Maddie.
You found me! A game! Hide and seek. Where else have we been? Thieves? Festivals? Cheese? Yes, yes, and yes!
Damn, gone again!
Gone again.
What did it say about thieves and festivals? The audacity of that thing! The insolence! Ugh, my own madness. Prancing about without a care in the world while I stand here dying. Having a grand old time at my expense. Well, I think I figured out something about this Maddie thing.
What did you figure out?
That little tidbit about thieves and festivals? It's like it's compelled to revisit my holiday excursions. Fill in the time from when it was just unmanifested power in the vessel. Like it needs to claim those memories for itself.
All right. Where should we go then?
My manifested madness is likely headed for the cheese festival. You know, where you let me get poisoned? Or maybe it's returning to that warehouse with the cheese thieves. My staff should have absorbed enough power to open a portal. So you choose.
So now we actually get to choose, but which one? If I get to choose, let's head back to that festival. That was fun there. Right until Uncle Sheo got poisoned.
Where this Maddie goes, madness blooms. I'd be proud if its antics weren't gonna be the death of me.
What's also mad? And this takes us back to the cheese festival.
Like madness swept through here like a tornado of frogs. Use my staff to sweep it all up.
How do we extract modes of power from festival goers? Talk, I guess. Oh, they're speaking backwards. What does Rbane mean? Oh, it was so easy. But Ice with teeth sounds very much like Uncle Sheo.
That bounder's wasting my power. It's not Maddie's to spend.
We have two
There,
more.
hold on to my power. Grab it before it gets away.
Well, this one hasn't affected anyone. Where's the last one, I suppose? There.
My misbehaving madness must be headed for the cheesery. Let's go.
Cheesery was right around the corner.
I remember this smell. Of course, my manifested madness also loves cheese. Find it, lackey.
We find enemies here. I don't think we had enemies last time. Oh, look at all that cheese. Yeah. How do I get up there, by the way? Well, I didn't need to get up there.
Look, I'm
Oh,
learning.
we have found Maddie
Becoming.
again.
I'm gonna want to visit those cheese plunderers next. Bye!
No, wait.
My madness is more slippery than a greased apron. Ah, escaped again. And that Maddie is just tossing around my power willy-nilly. That power is mine, damn it. And I want it back. We need to follow that confounded thing.
I think Maddie's heading for those cheese plunderers next.
Right. Off to reacquaint myself with those bumbling thieves back in Stormhaven. Oh, if I'd had my mantle, I'd have stuck their feet in their ears and made them walk to Rivenspire. After we recover my power, I may just go back and do that anyway.
So back to the plantation then.
Aye, to the plunderers at Drodara Plantation. Use whatever power remains in the staff and open a portal. And when we find Maddie this time, I plan to make my manifested madness stand still long enough to put it back where it belongs.
So we get to open another portal and travel to the Plunderers camp in... was it Stormhaven? Yes, it is. I wonder what madness Maddie has been up to.
The poison
Here.
sticks its sharp fangs into me again. Let's hurry, lackey.
How do we get off this ship? I suppose like that.
I sense my runaway power. It's around here somewhere.
My poor comrades. No one deserved what that thing did to them. No one.
What happened here and what is this thing you mentioned?
We were on patrol at Drodara Plantation, and this thing passed by us. There was a wave of wobbling and woobling. The next thing I know, my comrades were transformed.
Transformed? How?
They screamed and melted and changed into barnyard
Oh,
animals.
no.
Chickens. They all turned into chickens. I fled before I was overtaken, but I'll never be free of what I saw.
Chickens? Easy enough to fix. Use my staff and retrieve my misused power.
Maddie has turned everyone to chickens. Where are these chickens? How large is this area? So perhaps if we go this way, we'll be able to find said chickens. There's one. A real life chicken. It's a real person now.
Thank goodness you came along when you did. I was worried about laying an egg.
Okay, so that's one. And where are the rest? Is that a chicken? Yes, it is.
Thank you. I never want to look at chicken feed again.
Oh. I don't want to even imagine what chicken feet tastes like. Oh, the chickens are highlighted with a purple glow, so they're easy to find. This one isn't the chicken.
Nay. Nay.
Oh, it was a pony who was turned into a sheep. How strange.
Our reclaimed mortals restored. Happy now? Let's get to the plunderer's hideout and find my manifested madness. Oh.
Oh, bless you. I thought I'd be a chicken forever.
Helping people makes us happy.
Ha! This is more fun than I thought.
Back to where these plunderers squirreled away my cheese. But they're not squirrels! Ugh. Not yet, anyway.
So then we go to Plunderer's warehouse and...
So something's amiss. These plunderers are no fun at... Wait, what's that armoire doing there?
Oh, previously, when I tried to open this secret stash, the game said, you are not on this quest. What about now? Now it works. Confront Maddie. Oh, there you are.
There's that disobedient manifestation. Use the staff and reclaim my power!
Oh, you found me. Have a reward. Terror birds.
Oh.
Now, stop chasing me.
So many terror birds.
Careful, this might sting a bit.
So, Maddie summons enemies at us, and I suppose each wave is a bit more challenging than the last.
Those are some big beetles.
What could arrive after Thunderbugs in Mania Queen? Oh. Will I be able to handle this without resorting to ultimate? There we go. Also, inventory.
Ah, escaped again! I tried to hammer jelly with a feather! Come talk to me, lackey.
Care to bud?
Just a moment while I get rid of some garbage. Usually I know pretty well what my characters are carrying in their inventory, but with Similia I have absolutely no idea. It's been quite a while since I really played with her, and
Yes?
she has accumulated a lot of garbage.
Oh, I loaded us again! Is this a plot? Do you want me to die, lackey? Do you want madness to run unchecked through your world forever? Not that Maddie could botch this place up any worse than you mortals already have.
So what do we do now, Uncle Sheo?
Oh, here it comes. Please, Sheo Gorath, tell this pathetic little mortal what to do. Well, luckily, I was paying attention. My runaway madness told us exactly where it's going. I should have thought of this before. Maddie's headed home.
Home?
Oh, damn this mortal shell. Home! To my deranged domain! But Maddie is correct. While my staff can portal us short distances, it doesn't have the power to break through to oblivion. Let's return to the Shivering Shack and figure this out.
Alright. Back to Shivering Shack, that is. I wonder if we get to go to the eye. Shivering Eye, not sunset. Find Sheo Gorath. Where did he go? Oh, I get to return to the room filled with paintings. This is somehow so pretty, all of this. And also that makes me wonder, will the Shivering Shack remain in the game after we have completed the quests? It would be nice to be able to return here and just, well, look at the paintings. Oh, there you go.
Not so loud, Noth. I am in pain. Ah, my lackey has arrived.
I have returned.
I'm in dire straits, mortal. Me mantle of power, me madness, manifested, called itself Maddie, fled to the Shivering Isles and left me here to die. Oh, bastard thing to do. While also utterly hilarious. It's just what I would have done.
Not to be cruel, but Maddie's gone and you're dying, so none is safe, right?
You would think that, wouldn't you? But this is your problem as much as mine, little mortal. How will your precious world fare when this Maddie loses control? When all the madness I contain in the Shivering Isles is once more set loose on Nern?
Not well.
A master of minimization you are, you know that? Not well is an understatement. A tidal wave of mania. A veritable avalanche of dementia. Coming down to crash into this mortal mudball. Your world, my life. Both are at stake now.
So we need to go to the Shivering Isles, reclaim your power and save you from that poison.
Pluck me like a gaffed goose. Why didn't I think of that? Oh wait, I know. Because I need my mantle of power to do any of those things, and it's off capering about my realm like it owns the place!
Then what do we do?
We need to think like the mortals we are. First, let me take some of the energy you collected in my staff. Oh, yeah! Much better. Now, before I tell you my brilliant idea, take this. I know how much you mortals appreciate getting rewarded for tasks.
Oh, we do love presents.
Now, as I was saying, since all of our resources are mortal, we need to come up with a plan suitable for mortals. Something that even the most feeble among you would be capable of pulling off. Some mortal inspiration to help us reach oblivion.
What do you have in mind?
Mages! Mortal mages are constantly roaming the back roads of oblivion. And you know how they accomplish that? Why, with spells and rituals, of course! Now, they have a place where they keep all their stuff, don't they?
You mean the Mage's Guild?
Aha! That's the place. Spot on. The guild may be full of pompous, ink-stained Aegis, but if anyone on this mudball has an easy way to get to the Shivering Isles, it's them.
This is...
Mortal, we're off. The Wayrest Mages Guild Hall awaits.
I will meet you at the Wayrest Mage's Guild.
When I think about ridiculous, stuck-up, overbearing, know-it-all mages, Wayrest is the first place that comes to mind. And that's exactly the kind of energy we need right now. I'll meet you in the Arcane Collection of the Wayrest Guild Hall.
All right.
Imagine me attempting to cast magic as a mere mortal. If not for the poison.
So we need to go to Wayrest, then, no one told us how to get there. I suppose we could just travel out of here, but that is somehow a little bit law-breaking, so let's just run to the door and then to the nearest way shrine. Oops. And also, ouch. The whole skeleton, I think, was a part of the luxury furnitures collection a few weeks ago, but it was super expensive. I kinda sort of wanted it, but didn't feel comfortable spending so much coin on a single piece of furnishing. I am now regretting my decision. Wait, has the unthinkable happened? Ugh. Vampire needs to feed badly. Let's make a pit stop at the Enchanted Snow Globe home. I usually come here when I need to feed because the area around this home and also that way shrine is littered with bandits. Which one of these guys looks tasty? Perhaps this one. That's better. So now we can return to Stormhaven and go to the Mage's Guild. In Wayrest, yes? Yes. So we need to go through a side door into the Arcane Collection, and here we find...
Finally! I've been here for a short eternity and don't have time to spare. Help me look through these tomes, will you?
all sorts of libraries from which we need to find a spell that will take us to the isle. Perhaps this one.
Of course the mages would put little traps on their books.
Oh,
Oh, get up. It's not fatal.
it wasn't that one. Perhaps this one then? The Garbled Grimoire. I don't think I will be able to read this. Oh, but that was correct.
Yes, that one looks promising. Let me see what you found. Ah, yes. Poor mad Mosinkel. Did all that research to get to the Shivering Isles and then met... me. And I let him keep all his fingers so he'd write down the spell he developed. Like I knew I'd need it someday.
How do you know this is the right spell? It's gibberish.
Inside, I'm currently just guts and goo. But up here, I'm still the Prince of Madness. This is exactly what we need, mortal. Let's see. Butterfly bile, of course. Roof water wine, all right. And dried cornflower. Curious?
How do we get these ingredients?
Well, I always carry some butterfly bile. Never leave home without it. The wine and cornflower are both fairly standard spell components. There should be some right here in this collection. Just go rooting around. The mages won't miss them. Look
So,
around.
now we get
Bet
to-
you anything the ingredients we need are right here in this room.
Gather ingredients from the room around us. So convenient. Blessed petals for spell. What on earth happened? We have been thrown out of the room. Was that something that's supposed to happen, or a curious little bug? Could be
I'm
both.
dying over here, and you're dilly-dallying instead of finding a few simple spell ingredients.
How about this one? Commonly useful plant bits. Yeah, that was correct. And here is vicious scented reagents. Roof water wine doesn't sound like it's vicious, so dried roots and branches? Not wine. Uninspired potables.
That's everything.
Nice, Matt.
Just pour all the ingredients into the thing on the floor over there.
Talk to Uncle Sheo. No, cast spell. Talking to Uncle Sheo is an optional step, so let's just try casting the spell. Or butterfly bile and toss cornflower dust and pour roof water wine.
That's it! Through the portal! I can hear the call of my beloved isles!
Portal to the Shimmering Isles. Oh. Excited.
Ah, the smell of demented dreams, hysteria, rage, and maniacal thoughts. Blood, gore, congealed putrescence. Oh, home sweet home.
Oh, it's so pretty. And the area is not tight.
Oh, it's good to be home. Now, let's find my wayward manifestation of madness, reduce it to its component parts, and restore my mantle of power.
Any idea where we can find Maddie?
Maddie. What a ridiculous name. But I can feel my power all around us. My rogue manifestation must be close. And this Maddie still hasn't learned to contain my power of madness. It's leaking everywhere.
What happens when we find Maddie?
We use the staff to gather up my spilled power. Then I banish Maddie and reclaim my mantle of power before this poison finally does me in. Ah! 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 That was the poison! Reminding me it's still eating this mortal shell from the inside out.
So, let's try to find and confront Maddie. Oh, there you go.
Oh, man! You sniveling little coward! Come here, now!
Go away! You're not wanted here!
Grab him! Behead him! Do something!
How come I don't have a bubble? I want a bubble.
Maddie has a surprise for you!
Oh, it's a bouncy one as well.
Audacity! The Flesh Antronach was my idea! Son, you all stole
Oh,
it
they
right out of
brought
my
in the
memory.
gatekeeper.
Don't just kill that thing.
Joy. Okay, let's get rid of it again. We didn't.
Stop! This one is Noth! Maddie turned Noth into that hideous creature! You tried to kill poor Noth! This one would never willingly harm Lord Sheo Gorath, or you. Noth was tending to the tomb shell when Maddie appeared. He took Noth and transformed her into that furless monstrosity!
I'm sorry, North, are you alright?
This one thinks so, yes! Noth has never been to the Shivering Isles before. The moment of a lifetime. Or this one not scared out of her fur. But please, Noth has so much to tell you.
What are you talking about?
Maddie seeks the Cathedral of Madness. It is not really a cathedral. The Master has a strange way of naming locations. Maddie believes the shrines there will protect him from Sheo Gorath.
Anything else you can tell us?
Yes! Maddie still sheds Sheo Gorath's power like a fish sheds water. Some of it has been eaten by goats. The ghostly goats of Mania. This one believes if you merely startle them, they will return the power to Sheo Gorath.
Must be useful. Take the tomb shell and find out what that wayward manifestation of my madness is up to.
At once, my lord. Find the ghostly goats. They can help.
So we need to head deeper into the Isles and find ghostly goats. That makes perfect sense. Also, are these butterflies gigantic or do they just look like they are? They're pretty.
Ghostly ghosts. If they contain some of my power, just use my staff on them. And they should cough it right up.
So many
Take those
goats.
goats and tire them out. Then use my
And
staff
we
on them.
also find a golden saint. Which, of course, makes sense. But where did the goats go? That way? What do we do with the goats then? I don't think we can kill them because they are, after all, goats.
Tire it out.
Do we hurt them? This way, goat? No. Oh. This one can be interactive. Oh.
What a good goat. Returning some of my power.
Goats are adorable. I feel really bad getting rid of them like that. But we must. So if that is the shadow of a butterfly, then they are humongous. Kind of scary, actually. So where's the next goat we can harvest? Sheo is of no help here. We're out of the hugging target area, so we must return and figure out our next gold victim. Well, at least the area is like relatively small, so if you lose your target, it should be relatively easy to reclaim. One could assume that Uncle Sheo is standing close to the gold he once harvested, but aren't they adorable? Oh, there you are. So Uncle Sheo is standing next to the next target, but if you move too fast, the game doesn't register you standing there. Well, this is a little bit confusing. If not even frustrating.
The ghostly goats of Mania were actually useful! I'm actually feeling a bit better.
Yay.
That's all my power those goats gobbled up. Clever enough to notice that detail and let us know. Just, don't tell her I said that. I have a reputation to uphold.
So, what's with the goats anyway?
It's a long story, Lackey, and we don't have the time. Suffice to say, it involves a Debellan priestess, a night at a rowdy tavern, and a wager with old Sanguine himself. I won, naturally. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Where did Noth get to?
You sent her to spy on Maddie.
I did? Right. Of course I did. Clever of me, that. Not sure what she was on about with that talk of a cathedral and shrines, but I suppose we'll find out. Oh, look! She's right behind you!
Noth is back, Master! This way! Bog and fog and wet fur ahead!
After that cat, Lucky!
I kind of have started to like North. I fear that she will betray us at some point. Oh, look. We came from Mania and entered Dimension.
See what Noth is talking about? Sounds more nonsensical than usual to me.
I always choose Dementia when I'm playing Oblivion. So this is like the second home to me.
Noth found something. This one thinks it may be important.
Tell me what you discovered, North.
Blobs! Maddie hid things in them. Noth was quiet and stealthy, and saw what the manifestation of madness did. A loot, a book, and a dagger.
Why would Maddie hide a loot in a blob?
Noth thinks Maddie did not want us to find them. The manifestation of madness has hidden himself behind the barrier. This one saw him do it. Perhaps the things in the blobs are the keys? Oh, you should find the things and help the master!
Let's find things then. Find objects hidden in blobs.
Now perish!
A Sheoplasm? They're usually polyplasms. But of course there's Sheoplasms here. They drop membrane. Loop of Dementia. Did we get anything? Another blob?
Ah, you found one! Not help.
No.
A writer's nightmare! Either blank pages devoid of inspiration, or full of truths no one dares to read.
Oh, we need to go this way. So where's the next blob? There.
Pretty instrument, that.
The
I
Sorrowful
made
Beauty
such
Lute.
beautiful music with it.
You need to find 3 things. Or 11? No, it's 3.
3 things. There was a blob and it went away. And then it reappeared.
A dagger.
Dagger of Glint.
Glinting with madness and malice.
So we found
simple.
3
So
things.
effective.
You have the items! Noth did such a good job! Now we must get to Maddie. He hides behind the barrier. The manifestation of madness kept repeating something. Noth wrote it all down. It made no sense. But it seemed like the thing to do.
How will a book, a loot, and a dagger help us get through a barrier?
To open a door, you do not always need a key. Sometimes you just need an answer. And the items, the things you found, they are the answers to the questions. Answers to the barrier. That was important, and I almost forgot.
So these items act as keys to open the barrier.
Yes! Maybe? Please, this one is not good at understanding. Maddie was saying these words over and over. Now throw them down. Look!
Where do we find this barrier?
It is just up ahead, at the Cathedral of Madness, at the shrines to the Master. Beyond the barrier lies the manifestation of madness and Sheo mantle of power. Go to the barrier, use the keys, then Sheo can end this.
Alright. To the barrier.
This one will find you again. No,
To use
away.
keys.
Got them? Then let's get out of this muck and mire.
But first, enemies. So many enemies. The Cathedral of Madness. It seems we are back in May.
This isn't my barrier. Who put this here?
Do I want to know what's happened here? Probably not.
I can't believe my manifestation of madness set up a wall to keep me out of my own home. What did that good-for-nothing cat have to say about this thing?
Not said the loot book and dagger would work as keys.
Crafty, my madness. Each one of these items represents a memory of mine. Memories as a prince, and one from before. That lute, for example. Long ago, I played one just like it. This one I made using the spine of a mortal singer, as a tribute.
And the book and the dagger?
A tale from the past made for the future. A talent turned to insanity, until the writer loathed their own words. As for the dagger, it's a toy for a dangerous, mad child. You can still see the glint of paranoia if you look closely at the blade.
Alright. How do we use these to take the barrier down?
What? Oh, right. The barrier. Look around, mortal. These shrines are to me, myself, and I. Offer these items up to the shrines, and my memories will unravel and bring the barrier down. Go on, away with you now.
There is a switch
Or
there.
out come the
Can you
entrails
get
and
there, Guardian?
skip with them. Do we need to sort out a riddle? Place offerings at the correct
The sound of
shrine.
birds is so beautiful, she said. And I agreed. And gave mortals a gift that reminded me of a simpler time.
So here we find
I gave them
paintings.
creativity, you see? And the mortal king thought to deny me. It upset the children. And so young Glint did the most practical thing he could do.
Oh, we don't need to sort anything out really. Just use the shrines.
The dreams of Vermina can kill. But art comes from dreams too. So I just banish the words. Just like before.
Right. And one more. The scary one. Oh, this is where the loot was made. Ew. That's like delightfully wrong somehow.
Using shrines to me
Try.
as a way to keep me away from me. Unthinkable.
And then we can activate Maddie's pedestal.
Maddie. Weber, get up
And
that switch,
it
Mortal,
brings
before I die in
stairs.
this ignominious sack of meat.
And we can use the stairs to get to the switch up there. I'm really bad at hopping, by the way, if you haven't yet noticed. Barrier switch used.
Let's get this over with. My holiday was ruined, and the poison is close to ending me.
And now we are past the barrier and continue to
Finally! No more
find
tricks.
and defeat.
No more games! Mortal, go kill that thing!
Okie dokie.
It's my power now! You can't have it back!
So now we can
You want to fight? I'll show
enter
you what I
the
can
final
do!
battle, I think.
You think I can't fight? I'll show you! You should run! Run!
It has changed shape. Oh man.
Marty, cross you! Giant feet! Stop! Stop!
Oh, how
Stop!
adorable.
Big Marty, cross you! Giant
Do we need to
feet!
get rid of these as well?
Stop! Stop!
I don't like these shooters. I am after all in stage 4 vampire and I like to keep my hit points like where they are. That's better. I'm gonna use my ultimate again and
Giant feet! Stop!
that should
Marty, cross! No! Wait! This isn't how it's supposed to go!
Fine. We can end this farce.
we won.
You got me. I give up. Just leave some power for poor Maddie. Pretty please? With festering sores on top?
The
Festering
nerve!
sores.
Huh. Fine. Talk to it. See what it wants. Its begging might even be amusing.
Why can't I remain? I'm Maddie. I'm Sheo madness and mantle I am. It's fun to be out here. I like the colors and the smells, especially the bad ones. And look, I made myself look different. Does that help? Not scary. Maddie is nice and fun.
You don't look like an ogre anymore, that's true.
Yes! I figured out how to do that. I've been a part of Sheo, his madness, his mantle. There's so much chaos inside him. Ideas and insanity, sadness and noise. And I learned to use some of his power. Just a smidge. Do I look all right?
Sure. What do you want, Maddie?
Sheo wants his mantle, his power back. I know, and he can have it. Just leave a tiny bit for me. He won't miss it. He has so much. I want to smell all the things and laugh and run. I like being Maddie, being me. Ask him, please, for me.
I hope that Maddie can remain Maddie only without any powers.
I heard. Maybe I'd have forgiven the escaping, and the running amok. Even the chaos. Well, no, especially the chaos. But I almost died. and it destroyed a few memories I was saving for a rainy day. So it's time to be done with this.
Maddie wants to remain Maddie. He asked for just a little power, enough to keep him around.
A little power. This was my holiday, a time to relax. Not be a Daedric prince, just a mortal, enjoying existence, enjoying cheese. Ah, cheese. Instead, I'm standing here dying while a mortal asks me if I'll let a misplaced thought become real.
Maddie is your madness, your power.
No, no. Hold a moment there, mortal. You wanted me to think about it, right? Well, here's a thought. You choose.
I choose.
Ha! The look on your face! This might be worth all the trouble Maddie and Lazarky put me through.
You want me to choose?
Absolutely. So what's it gonna be, lackey? Do I diminish myself so little Maddie can run and play in the fields with the ghostly goats? Or do I slurp him back up as I retrieve all of my mantle? Ha! Maddie's fate is in your fallible, frail hands.
So we actually get to choose, and I think you have already guessed what I choose. Let Maddie stay. He just needs a little power, and he's not going to hurt anything.
Oh, fine. I suppose he is just a part of me after all. And he did create a lot of madness and chaos in his wake. I can't appreciate that. Very well. I'll spare a bit of power and make him real. Just have to think. What form should he take?
I can stay? Ha! Oh, this is what delight feels like.
Oh, he's tiny.
First, to me, my mantle. Now, a new form for Maddie. And with that, mortal, my holiday comes to an end. Off you go, back to Nirn.
Oh, how precious. So now we need to leave the Isles. I don't want to. Uncle Sheo, I want to stay. I want to play with the butterflies. Please, can I stay? Sad. Talk to North. Outside the Shivering Shack.
Sheogorath trusts not to offer his appreciation. He could never do such a thing himself. Hello! Hello again! Noth is overjoyed. Noth is good and useful and... Ooh, look! A butterfly! Don't tell Lord Sheogorath, but Noth eats butterflies. So tasty. Much better than cheese. Oh, sorry. We were talking. No more shivering isles for you.
Now that everything's back to normal, no.
Normal? A grave insult to the god of madness. Sheogorath is back to himself, which makes Noth happy. Now there will be sharp words and delicious nonsense, and sometimes cruelty, sometimes laughter. My prince in all his glory.
Well, you return to the Isles, not?
If the master lets me, now that Sheogorath knows what being mortal feels like, especially the almost dying part, it may make him less likely to return to our world. Of course, he may send Noth, or others, to do his bidding here.
You think that keeping Maddie around will cause problems?
As they say, all is well that does not kill you. You were kind to Noth and helped Lord Sheogorath. He appreciates your efforts. This one assures you. And Noth is happy that Maddie still lives. Here, I have some pretty things for you. Nice and shiny.
So we get all the weapons for the Cold Harbor's favorite set. And also, Mad God's Tom Shell. My inventory is full. Surprised? Just a moment.
Can I help you?
Don't need those. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that either. Okay.
Sheo Gorath has it. As they say, all is well that...
All the
For being
things.
so kind to North. Sometimes the prince is not so kind.
And this completes.
Nah, Maddie's loose. Get after it, or you'll wish that cheese had killed me.
Oh, Maddie's escaped. Happy. Yes. This completes the Mad God's Holiday questline and also grants us a non-combat pet. Tony, Mad God's Tom Shell. And they're adorable. If I wasn't so attached to this butterfly, I would set the Tom Shell active for Similia, but I think I'll hold on to my butterfly. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to do something else in ESO. Thank you so much for watching and see you all later. Time.